Spearo Life episode 5, everyone. Today the challenge is to try and find some scallops in what is probably going to be quite murky water. Finally though, the wind has dropped off, which means I'm hoping there's going to be a little bit of visibility, just enough to find some of these delicious treasures of the seabed. Barclay's just jumped in, diving with my good mate Barclay today. We're going to try and get these scallops. We're going to go back to Barclay's. He's just bought the spearfishing store, so I'll give you a little tour of the gear there in the warehouse. It's going to be a fun day. Look at this water. It is actually surprisingly clear looking. I mean, I can see the rocks probably 6 feet down. It's going to be more than enough. Let's do it. We are in the ocean. It is beautiful in here. Visibility is maybe 2 meters, possibly 3, which is plenty to get some scallops. I can't wait to have some scallops. I haven't eaten scallops for months. Don't take them in the summer. Take them, season really is November to April, May. Then we leave them over the summer so they can spawn. So now the water's crisp and cold and it is scallop time. Excited? Oh, I'll say. Not having the most productive session. At best at the moment I'm managing 2 scallops per drift. Drifting over quite a lot of empty ground. We're not on the concentrated patch, but can't complain. Our limit's 25 after all. Swimming against a really strong current as well to get back to the bodyboard, which we've anchored off, so a good bit of fitness. Definitely going to earn these for lunch. Look at that taste. Oh wow, you've done well. I got a few.
I was just lying on the surface, breathing up for my next dive, when I just saw this tiny thing cruise underneath me in the tide. I thought it was a little tiny bit of seaweed. And part of me was thinking, you know, I'll just ignore it, it was nothing. And then I went for a closer look, and it turned out to be one of the most remarkable creatures I've ever seen.
real moment for me, seeing that tiny, tiny creature out here. So vulnerable, so intricate.
Constantly beating.
Yeah, constantly. His wings or fins or whatever, just constantly vibrating, just to give it the control it needs to navigate these seas. The sea is so full of surprises.
So on we went with our scalloping adventure. Before long, we found a really dense patch of scallops in about 13 metres of water. Although lots of them were sitting in the mud as usual, it was interesting to find a fair few up on the rocks, probably due to the stormy weather we've had recently. The seabed is scattered with treasure, but the challenge here in these conditions is just seeing it. I find the torch really useful to try and help see them, but you can see here that Barclay's struggling when he's looking from a different angle. The tide was really ripping hard now, and this made things quite tricky. The slightest disturbance of the bottom would emit this muddy cloud into the water, making it pretty tricky to make out the outline of the scallops. The float is anchored up current, and with about 15 scallops each, we decide to head in.
We got it done in about 2 hours. At first the going was slow, and then eventually we found a patch where they were really dense, and I was able to get 5 or 6 in one dive. We are allowed 25 each, but I'd say we've got about 20. So we're only taking what we need for the paella. And look at them. Gorgeous. Slipper limpets, barnacles, but inside there is an absolutely delicious, tender, pearly white morsel of the sea. You ready for this?
Yeah, I'm so ready. I'm so hungry.
This is absolute luxury. Shore dive, being driven around, load of scallops in the boot, and It's just really, really relaxing. It's just, you know, taking the boat out, there's an awful lot of admin to do, a lot of responsibility. Strapping the boat down, fueling the boat, making sure, you know, it's at the right pressure, and then washing it down, launching it. So much to do. With a shore dive, you just get in the water, get out, put your stuff in the car. Still living the dream. But now we are both ready for some cooked scallops. And something a bit different, paella style. So I want to learn from Chef Barkley here, because this guy is one very effective chef.
Oh, this is exciting.
Oh,
because
what is this? I'm intrigued.
Until now, we haven't stocked any of these.
So just to set the scene, I've come back to Barclays, but Barclays basically at work when he's here, because he has taken over the spearfishing store that many of us knew and loved. He's taken over the store, and right now we're in the warehouse, which is actually the basement in his house. But I'm surrounded by, well, some of my favourite trinkets. I mean, I'm very lucky that my best friend is running this store. I can tell you, it's very, very exciting indeed. Tell us a little bit about the store.
I mean, I think, like you, Joe, and like all of your followers and everyone else locally here, I was gutted to hear that the store was closing down. So we just thought we had to try to take it over. Yeah. And fortunately, we managed to do that. And so here we are now. Yes, currently in the basement, but we are looking for a new site.
What was it like squeezing all the stock into what was a darts room?
Yeah,
there's a dartboard right here.
I think you left a mark on that dartboard back in 2012.
That would be me.
I think that was you trying to get a bullseye from the other end of the room.
Ah, yeah, that could have happened.
Yeah.
There's guns. There's more guns. There's suits. Wow.
And there's more upstairs as well, but this is just what we've considered safe to be down here.
Yeah. There's spears.
Oh, wow. This is a Bouchat dive buddy. What would you call it? I can't remember what they're actually called.
Guardian?
Guardian. This is a Bouchat Guardian dive buddy.
That's like a little boat.
It is like a little boat. It's got
incredible.
everything you need.
Yeah.
This is fantastic.
That's what we needed today.
You've got a few rings on here as well that you can anchoring points.
The advantage of that is that it can well, obviously deflate and be folded up, because my bodyboard is, with all the gear, doesn't really fit in the car.
Yeah, but you can also carry this down. It comes with back straps.
Okay.
So you should be able to just carry it down on your back. Oh, that's exciting. That's exciting. That one we could have done with one of these today, just to rest on.
There's everything you'd expect to find at a spearfishing store, which is bloody exciting, mate.
And some more exciting things to come, which you're going to find out about in the coming days.
Is there anything
weeks,
you
and
want
months.
to tell us about whilst we're on Spearo Life episode 5?
Yes. If you're someone who's looking to get into spearfishing but you don't know where to start, then do give us a call, because we've got a new starter kit which we put together a little bag which has everything you need to get started. In here is literally everything you're going to need to start spearfishing. The only thing that's missing is a wetsuit.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Does it have a gun in?
It's got a gun. Oh, it's got a gun in. It's got a, it's got a Cressy 75.
Really?
Yeah.
Amazing.
It's got an Apache 75, which is a fantastic beginner's gun.
Wow, that's an awesome idea.
Are you ready? Listen this.
Excuse me? Right, can you see if you can take the blue lid off?
I can't do it.
Try.
Oh.
Yeah, you know.
Mom!
What's inside?
Scallops! Scallops! Wow! Scallops!
What can you see in there? Yeah, scallops.
Wow!
Well done, Georgie. Oh, okay. You gonna show mummy? You gonna show mummy? Come on, let's show mummy. Woohoo! You showing mummy? Look what George has got.
Look at that.
Clever boy.
If you cook onions slowly, it really brings out the sweetness. And you can see we haven't held back on the oil.
Sneaks some tomatoes in there, did you?
I'd already sounds fantastic. Before we're eating, I'm going to cut up the whole thing, okay? And that's good, we just turned the heat down so that will just cook slowly. Right, that's the right answer. Alright, that's probably got the good at it.
Perfect. Perfect.
That's amazing. You put them in the fridge for about 10 minutes and they all open.
Oh wow.
And that is the way I find it's easiest then just to snip the meat off. Instead of hacking about with a knife, just then go through them and whip the meat off from the top. Oh, yeah, if you wait too long they will try and close again. See?
Oh, so then they can't pull closed?
No, so you we're just quickly whipping that muscle. Sometimes they will manage to shut, but if you're quick, you see this?
Yeah.
And then you don't waste anything. Now what we're going to do, just pull the mantle away, grab the mantle, then use your middle finger to hook it under the stomach, and there you have clean scallop. This row at the moment, it's no good because they've just spawned. That's why you know, it's good to take them this time of year. Good to start taking them in November because they've had a chance to spawn. But the pearly white adductor muscle is good to go.
So that's still attached to the shell?
Yeah.
Okay. Why scallop upside down?
Ready for the paella? Huh?
Why scallop upside down?
Because otherwise they'll just fall off.
Nice. Hello.
What's that?
Seahorse.
Oh yeah.
Have you seen one of those?
Yeah, we have. Spoon. Try and angle your knife so it's along the top of the shell. Push it all the way in, and then pushing the handle down a bit, move right across, and then you can open them that way. Very good. That's how you do it if they close up. It's going to be a bit of a luxurious meal. We earned it.
Because that's burning, it needs to cool down so to speak.
The burning bit.
No pro. No pro, Lil. All good.
It's going to keep cooking, so we need to like get it
Get
out.
it out, okay. I'll just cover it a couple of minutes. We want to reheat the rice now.
The rice will be hot enough, I think we just have to, like, we're ready to serve, right?
Yeah, okay, should we get plates?
Yeah.
Behind me needs so
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Let's go as well. Yeah, so maybe we could do it taking.
Yeah, that's a perfect one.
Wait, let it focus. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, there it is.
Well, whoa, I found the macro button.
Have you?
Mm-hmm. Now it's on macro.
Wow.
Wow.
These are the best cooked I've ever had.
Yeah, they're amazing.
You've done it perfectly somehow, because it was really difficult in that pan.
The scallops are great.
Yeah.
So fresh and so sweet. Wow. Good find, Captain.
Indeed. Yeah, 100% worth the effort. We had lots of fun. We had a great dive. And fantastic to have Chef Barkley diving with me again and cooking quality food. Next weekend we're going to get out and try and find a lobster, if weather allows. So that could be episode 6. So until then, see you on the next video.
It was the most amazing dive I've had all year, probably.
Yeah.
Because of that little treat that we had.
Oh yeah. I can't believe it.
I can't believe it either. That was amazing. That was incredibly special. Very special moment.
Can you hear that blowhole?
Yes.
Where is it? Where's the blowhole? Down here. I think it's down here. That's so interesting. Where is it?
There. Is it there?
No? Oh, it's there. Look. It's amazing. Wow. Wow. Look at that. And breathe the water in. You ever put water in a blowhole?
That's like me and my
Yeah,
snorkel.
that's more like you and your snorkel.